Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to what should be the final episode of this Game of the Week, starring Montezuma and his builder charge antics. Really pretty happy with how this run turned out, considering everything we had to go through. I would have liked to have seen... Sorry, I just want to double check something there. I would have liked very much to have seen a better result. I was hoping to take a stab at sub 200. I think that the early war slowed us down a little bit as far as just getting the ball rolling with the districts. And then having to put a lot of stuff on hold for about 10 or 15 turns while we took on the battle from these guys was just a little bit too much kind of hindrance, if you will. And it's probably going to be about a 210 turn victory, hopefully, anyway. Which will put us around, I don't know, 5th-ish for my all-time victories, science, maybe 6 or 7. I'd have to double check, but not too bad at all. This is all after Rise and Fall, of course. You could do them a lot faster pre-Rise and Fall. So, yeah. Production to project. Zing. I accidentally, when I was in between videos, I accidentally did this and clicked him up here, so I gotta bring this guy back. I'm gonna just get one more builder here. I'm running out of money to keep buying them too fast. I feel like I need like 3 or 4 per project. This is one project. So I might need this one and one more. It's gonna be like, we'll see. Okay, so we have one in each of those. So this guy, I mean, it's getting kind of late to bother going anywhere. I guess I'll just counter spy here, I guess. Let me transfer to Chalco. Why not, eh? God, I lost Geneva again. Like, you gotta be kidding me, Teddy. Like, Teddy is right off of his rocker. It's costing me turns because I go a turn without having that bonus. It's really frustrating me. We've got globalization. It has been said that Thank God. We'll tow on the do deal. Maybe we'll get ecstatic. Cost us gold, but at this point, who cares? I'm going to keep that on just for that little bit. I'm going to grab this. I don't need the theater square abilities anymore. We've got all the culture we were ever going to need. So I don't need this. That's more gold, I guess. Actually, you know what I can do? This is tons of gold here now. Make up for that. Like, for reals. See, the thing is, Teddy's got Amani in there, right? And I've had to put so many in there that I can't get Suzerain or anybody else. You know what I can do, though? I put one more in Granada, and I've got them. That's 10% more science. I gotta take the chance, right? Now I'm Suzerain of 3. That's 30% science bonus. That might save me a turn or two. Let's see here. Let's go like this. I'm switching me to 2. So next turn 1, then we finish that like that. I am going to buy a builder. Because I'm a little bit nervous we might not have enough. 1, 2, 3. That's definitely a full project. That one for this one. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some more. That one there, easily. Just keep pumping them out, I guess. Let's see. What do we got here? Look at these 8 production. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Matter, I guess. A little bit more gold. So globalization's done. That's the end of the envoys for me, ladies and gentlemen. That is gonna suck. Let's grab the capitalism card. Man, look at the defense that they're putting up. Philip is putting up some crazy defense. This would have been a tough game to do well in culture, that's for sure.
When God said, "Let there be light."
I'm just thinking, I don't have another project to start if I finish this one, right? My science is almost at 1,000. 1, 2, 3, like 5-ish more. Thing is, I'm gonna save this builder because I'm not sure I need a lot. I think I can be sub 10, 210 here. I think I can be sub 210 here. There's not really much, other than I guess I could do if I'd use this. Those 3, those 2, plus that one is 3. Yeah, I'm not going to take any chances. I'm just going to go ahead and hit this. And then I can do a science project for 2 turns in the capital, and then like just be enough science to just barely pinch me over and take a turn off of another science as well, so. We'll take the science per turn that we can get out of a campus project. And then these 3 can do a project for... Yikes. All the gold is going to be key. Pushed up towards 1,000 science per turn. Pop 16 at the cap here. I sure hope I've got all the tiles. I checked a while ago, but I don't know if I'd. Loyalty at all. Shut up. Counter spy with capital. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Go to pop 16 here. Is there any tiles that are good that I'm losing here? I guess this one, but it's not good. It's still 4 production, though. Yeah, that's the best we can do. Paused on builders there for a minute. It might cost me. I've had a couple builder charges that I just did the last turn on, which was to maximize efficiencies. We're up over 1,000 science here. I forgot to check to see if we're ecstatic. Yeah, we are kind of. Not in the capital though.
When we look up at night and view the stars, everything we see is shining because it...
Everything we see is shining. Whew. It's going to be all about how fast this takes us. 1, 2, 3. If it takes us 5 turns, that's 207. It's going to be like a 211. To get to 210... Yeah, to get to 210, we are going to need... just trying to think. I could actually be suzerain or something. If I moved... Because I have Amani in here. I have no need... If I'm not going to be suzerain, I don't have no need to have her in there. I could have moved her a while ago. She'd be suzerain of Buenos Aires right now. That was, I mean, it's not going to be much of a now, just science for... I could have moved her to Buenos Aires ages ago and been suzerain the whole time and gotten that extra 10% science. I know, and that's without Amani puppeteering. It's freaking insane. Every single time Teddy freaking puts his envoys in there, if he does it again, I'm going to be screwed. I'll lose Geneva. Could cost me a turn or two. Like at least 3 or 4 times minimum that he's taken it away from me and cost me a turn of that extra percentage. It's driving me nuts. Oh, there's been a ton of tough fights, tough military fights. They're fighting for all the great people really hard, especially the cultural ones. Putting up a cultural fight.
We'd all be watching television by candlelight.
It's been one of the toughest competitions that I've had for opponents. I'll tell you right now. Oh, he's gonna ask me next turn if I'm interested in this. They gotta fix that. Like some of that stuff, like. How can it be that difficult, right? I should send this guy to Geneva just for the envoy. Yeah, just to get that extra envoy. You reroll? I think it's probably a lot of people who do that. I think a lot of people probably do that. Rerolling when they run into tough competition, but it wouldn't be much of a entertainment if I was to do that all the time, right? Anybody, well, anyway, but it becomes much easier to beat. Like, I just asked them, but it wouldn't let me because the game anticipated, right? Yeah, no, and I get that, but just, yeah, people, I would get called for cheese an awful lot if I was like, oh, this map is hard, right? But if you're playing casually or just you're not in the mood to have that fight, there's a particular kind of game you want to play, there's nothing wrong with making those adjustments. I need to get rid of this one, I guess. What is science supposed to grab it? Just turn that one's done. Yeah, I'm gonna need that one plus one more, I think. Yeah, that was a pretty sweet moment, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Gotta admit that one. The end of that one episode. I don't know, that would have been like episode 8, I think. So when people see that, it'd be pretty funny. If you're watching this on YouTube, you've already seen it, I'm assuming. But yeah, the end of episode 8 was hilarious. Don't need any of this. Four turns, we hit a golden age. Not really gonna make any difference, but we are not. So basically, we're not gonna get. Oops. We are not gonna get done the space race in the industrial era. Damn it! I wanted to get the space race done in the industrial era. I've only done it like 3 times. Well, I mean, it's not impossible. Yeah, it is impossible, yeah. We're just not going to have the technology in time.
The good thing about computers is that they do.
Well... robotics next turn. And we finish this one this turn. Yeah, exactly. It's like, Spain declares war. This could be trouble. I forgot to renew my alliances after I made those friendships. Whatever. Claim great person. Yay. Alliance. There should be an option as well, like when an alliance and a friendship expires, it should be able to just click a button. Would you like to renew this one? The other person says yes as well, and then it just automatically just rolls through without ever stopping. It's not like in real life. If you had an alliance with another country, it'd be like, okay, the alliance is over. Hey, you want to sit down for a meeting next week and see if we want to renew the alliance? I mean, it should be as simple as just hitting a button. Yes, I'd like to renew. Oh shoot, sorry. Alliance. Yeah, there's a button, but I tried it once and it didn't work. I don't know if I did something wrong or whatever, but that's no big deal. But. Have I tried a highlight video for the Game of the Week series? No. I've deleted all those. Get deleted after a week or two, so I don't really get them. They don't really get kept. sorry. Not quite enough gold this turn. Oh, I'll just do the last turn of this research grants. Because it's next turn I have Mars Habitation. Yeah, so maybe it does work Sons and I did something wrong. I don't know. I can look into it. I've seen that button before. But I hit it once and it didn't do anything. It didn't make it work. I don't know, maybe there was some glitch or I don't know. Wow, this city is dropping in fuck. So, what is wrong with this city? Oh, because all the tiles have been stolen from it. That's weird. Oh well, not a big deal. Science is huge. Mars Habitation. Man, I'm just gonna barely have the builders for this, boy. Ooh. I may know something to do. I don't have a broadcast center out here, do I? Yeah, Oxford's a pretty cool looking wonder as well, yeah. So that's all the text there. Did we skip it? Oh, you know what's funny? We never got astrology or any of this stuff there, dude. Oh, that's funny. What's going away? Sorry.
A physician without a knowledge of astrology.
Past newbie. Gonna be a 209 finish. It's gonna be a 209 finish. Oh, the dead end leaf text. Oh. So there won't be anything that doesn't lead to something else? I don't necessarily think it's a bad idea, because sometimes there are texts that's just like, okay, that's the end of the road. You know how to do this, and that's it. Whether you want to grab it or not, it's up to you. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's inefficient? Why is it inefficient? Why is there a technology further down the tree that should require you to have the ability to know celestial navigation besides the ones that are already after it? As an example. We've been denounced, guys! Heroic age!
And all I ask is
I kind of wanted to finish the game in an industrial era in the Dark Age. That would have been so much better. I mean, come on. Come on, man. We're gonna counter spy that. $209. I think that's the same as my Robert the Bruce one. Although the Robert the Bruce one, I didn't have any science city-states, so it's not really fair to compare. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll get caught up on chat there. There's a bunch of stuff coming down the pipeline there as well. Heroic Age. Those two are great. Whatever. Done and done. Savvy, what condense the videos for YouTube into? Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying there now. Yeah. The Eagle Working Chase, yeah, exactly, yeah. No, I've never done that specifically, no. So you're basically saying do a game of the week and, like, record all of the footage for an entire game and then, like, make note during the game, like, oh, let's cut this 2 or 3 minutes out here, let's cut this 2 or 3 minutes out there, this moment was funny, this moment was key, and then just, like, edit them together into a 60-minute game clip. It's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that for anything that I've done previously, because like I said, I only have a 2 terabyte hard drive, so between this and all the stuff I record for City Skylines, it gets eaten up within 2 weeks of stuff. 2 weeks of recording pretty much fills up the hard drive, and then I have to start deleting stuff that's more than that old, you know. Sure, why not? I'm about to head to Mars anyway, so take everything I got.
Strategy requires thought. Tactic.
Turn 209, everybody. It's been a fun run. It's been a fun run. We were at war with these guys, we were at war with those guys, then we were allied with both of them, and then we went straight to Mars. Sub 210. Boom. Who's ready to go with me? Who wants on the ship? Anybody? Hands up in chat if you want on the ship. Good evening. How you doing, Memphis, please? The basketball game is concluded and is surprisingly well. GG's indeed, everybody. We're taking this, baby, to the moon. That's how you do it. Yo, what's up, Brahms? K-Butts wants in. Geez, we're going to run out of room here soon, guys. Everybody wants on the ship. Fittingly, this is the Mars habitation one, so everyone needs. This is the one everyone would have to probably load onto, right? Where you have to habitate.
Much as our ancestors did ages ago, we thrust forward into the unknown.
Space.
The first pioneers set forth on an uneasy course. And yet once again did our people thrive. Now, under your leadership, we plot a new course and make another world our own.
G to the G's. Oh, Rory, yeah, Rory's been spacing back, yeah. There you go, folks. Turn 209. 2 turns after the Industrial Era ended. We didn't quite get there in the Industrial Era. GG's, though. That was a good run. Science victory with the Aztecs. I think it's safe to say we could have shaved those 9 turns off pretty easily if we'd have been able to stay focused a little bit more in the early game and not had that war with Genghis Khan. And then, of course, not have the interruption for 10 or 15 turns in the middle where we got slowed down a little bit as well. And to be honest, too, the other factors in the game, too, is we had a lot of competition on the envoys. We could have been, lots of times your suzerain of like 6 or 7 city-states, so that plus 10% that I got from globalization could have equaled a ton more science and pushed us there that much faster as well. And because that didn't happen, you know, it's kind of a mixed bag. It was a tough, challenging run as far as the competition, and to get a 209, this has been a fun and an interesting battle. And Montezuma's freaking strong, man. I have to revisit my ranks there. I'm not sure where I've got him, but he's probably a 4 on science and culture, without a doubt. With that ability, I think I might have him on 3s with that, and that's not enough. I think he's forced. Anyway, listen to me go on and on and on. Let's check out the ranking real quick. Of course, we're not very high because we're doing it so fast. We don't have time to get things done that give you high rankings, which is kind of weird the way they do that. They should have a records ranking as far as your fastest victories and stuff like that on different conditions. But anyway, culture per turn, man, we got ahead in a hurry. Good competition though. They fought for those great people quite a bit more than they normally do. Era score. There's a tight battle there with Spain for a bit, but we did get ahead of them and stay ahead of them. Gold balance, we were all there. Look at the U.S. with their gold. Dang. I never let mine get too high because I was always spending it. But science per turn, we were ahead quick and off to the races. Score per turn was he was still ahead of me at the end of that game. That's how tough the competition was. He was ahead of me at the end of that game on score per turn. So he was. So he was. You folks on Twitch, don't go anywhere. I got more news, things to talk about with you folks. But for you folks on YouTube, that was the end of yet another thrilling, exciting, fantastic game of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please like all the videos, comment, let me know what you think of this. Did I do anything that you would have done differently that might have helped me go faster? I don't know. Let me know. I'd like to hear it. Subscribe, like I said. Game of the week will continue all the way through Gathering Storm release, and it will feature civilizations that were before Gathering Storm but are getting updates leading into it. But we're also going to do first look videos, or first look series, hitting up all 9 of the new Civs in the first, hopefully, 3 to 4 weeks. So you're going to get to see all those as well on the YouTube channel. We're going to be doing tutorials. We're going to be doing taking a look at all the individual things for Gathering Storm that are going to be part of it, all the different aspects of it. We're going to do videos on all that stuff as well. So you won't have to look any further for your content. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you tune in. We are 16 days away from Gathering Storm as of this recording. And when you guys see this, we'll be like 9 days away. Something like that. Crazy. So anyway, thank you very much. One last time. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you later.